think of a meeting that you need to walk into. How do you feel about the deadline in the meeting? That influences how stressed you're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So a classic example is in organizations where I often hear people say, gosh, that meeting could have been an email. And or just the dread of, oh my gosh, another staff meeting, another PowerPoint, another Zoom, another, right? Okay. So the logic on that is to say, um, I wonder what this one will be like. And it suspends prior learning. It suspends judgment around what does a staff meeting look like, or what does this normally feel like, right?
Mm-hmm.
So taking a breath before you go into someplace and really saying, going in with I wonder what this will be like. It opens the mind up so that it may feel exactly the same. You may still walk out and go, gosh, that could have been an email. But while you're there, I would say check in with your body and see if that helps to alleviate that sense of, I'd rather be anywhere else,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or, oh my gosh, I have real work to do and I've got to get back to my desk. So
Mm-hmm.
being able to actually be present when the mind is chattering and saying, this is awful, I don't want to be here, right? Yeah. There's a great quote, I'm trying to remember the last name of the person. So in the beginner's mind, there are infinite possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few. And so from a productivity, Suzuki, I think is the last name, from a productivity standpoint, that's oftentimes where productivity suffers when rules and regulations, or this is how we've done it since 1942, right, are driving the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And employees get frustrated when they're saying, well, but now we have this technology, or we have this option, or oh my goodness, like fresh minds and fresh perspectives are coming and saying, that's great. And oh my gosh, what if we did this? And if the system in place is saying, oh, no, this is how we've done it. And we've, it's valid, because if you've been successful as a business for a long time, why change it? Right?
Right. It's that precision and that we've done it, we did it 10,000 different ways before, and this is the best. So
absolutely.
that's
Yeah.
balance, right? It's because
Yeah.
you've done it, or the expert or the manager. I'm thinking of this from a leadership perspective, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You're going to say, well, we've done it that way and it doesn't work.
Yeah. Right.
Whereas there might be new input, there might be new perspective, there might be something new that we need to evaluate first.
Yeah. And then interpersonally, though, think about the conversation between the leader and the worker, the person who's trying to exert influence. Those conversations, if they're mindful, and the leader takes a breath and says, I wonder what this perspective will be, not, oh man, here comes another perspective, and I've got work to do, right? It's a dance.